What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mile Outdoors. It's good to have you back. Hope you guys are ready for a killer video. This is a story about a deer that I named Trickster. It's pretty much a piece of property that I was able to get permission to hunt this year. Completely new to me. Got to try it out. Like I said, got this piece back in mid-September. Early October, got after it, started putting trail cameras up, hung 2 or 3 sets, and kind of started just surveying the area, trying to see what was around. I hunted it once or twice out of the saddle. Early season, didn't see much, but I was also dealing with a lot of human pressure. A lot of four-wheelers, a lot of dirt bikes, people walking their dogs, quads, you name it, I dealt with it. So it kind of pushed me out of there a little bit. Once November rolled around, started getting cold again, I just decided I was going to start getting back out there. Meanwhile, I pulled many trail camera cards here and there, and had 3 really nice deer on camera that were coming in, and one of which is Trickster. He's an 8-pointer. He's got 2 big forks and 2 little brows and a little kicker on the side. So really nice deer. Had tons of videos of him hitting a scrape that's 30 yards behind my tree, walking down some trails, hitting the bait, all kinds of things. So was really excited to go after this deer. So long story short, I get there in November, hunt 5 consecutive days, and I'll let the video tell you what happens. But yeah, very excited, happy, and I hope you guys are excited as I am to watch this video. Stay tuned, I'll see you guys at the end. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. It's November 5th. We just got settled in at a new piece of property that I got permission to hunt this year. Good friend of mine's allowed me to hunt it for the year. Hunted it one time in October out of the saddle and did not see any deer, but unfortunately there was a lot of four-wheelers and dirt bikes out on these power lines that were near, and unfortunately today, climbing in, they're driving all over the place again. So it is what it is. Hopefully we see some deer. Like I said, rut activity is starting to pick up. I've been getting a lot of videos of bucks, big bucks hitting the scrapes and chasing on camera. So we'll see what happens tonight. We have at least 3 shooters that I have on camera at this spot, so we'll see. Hopefully one of them walks by, but yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we can get it done.
Today's November 13th. It is about 28 degrees, and it is cold. Definitely got these deer moving. A lot of activity, as you guys saw this morning. A lot of bucks chasing, a lot of bucks cruising, looking around. I want to say probably 3 minutes after shooting light, I had a really nice, I'm pretty sure he used this big 8-pointer I got on camera. Came running in behind me, circled around to my right side here, and I had one little window where I could have maybe squeezed a 30-yard shot, but he was right on a trail that comes right in front of me. I thought he was going to stay on that trail, and there's a couple of branches in that opening down there, so I was like a little hesitant on taking the shot. So I passed up on the shot, and he wound up veering off to the right. Found the doe that was bedded down in one of the laurels, and started chasing her like crazy. All over the place behind me, and then they disappeared somewhere, I don't know where. And then we had those 2 does come in. Then the bigger doe got chased off by a buck, a small buck, came cruising by. And then that little buck came back after they left. Saw another doe cruising around to our right earlier too. It's starting. The sun's finally starting to creep up the tree line here, so it should be warming up hopefully. Stay tuned. It's been a good morning so far. He's dead, he's dead 50 yards, not even 40. Let's go. Put the time in, and it pays off. Oh my God, I'm freaking out right now. Let's go. Yes. You put the time in, guys, and it pays off. I've hunted 5 days in a row at this spot. Battling, dealing with tree cutting going on in the power lines in front of me, quads, four-wheelers, all this struggle and obstacles of dealing with human pressure and these deer kind of always being on edge. And this deer, we named him Trickster because he'd always trick me. Every time I would sit, I'd get down, you know, midday or whatever, I'd go home or for some reason I couldn't get out, and he'd always show up. So we called him the Trickster because he would always play tricks, knowing I'm here and when I'm not here. That deer just caught me off guard big time. I just literally just bundled up a little bit more, zipped up my jacket, put my hood up, and I was just sitting just because the deer activity's been so slow, and this deer came in so damn quiet. Came in at 10 yards. I'm like freaking out right now. Freaking pumped, guys. He's freaking dead right there. He didn't even make it to the power lines, which is about 50 yards. And the workers are pulling in right now. You can hear the trucks rattling. And it is, let's see. It is 7:37. So I'm going to start making some phone calls, and then we're going to get the guys together and go get this deer. I'll see you guys down at the bottom of the tree. Just got the deer arrow, and it's covered, and there's blood all the way out over there, over here. There's blood everywhere. Holy crap! All right, waiting on some guys to get here. I know he's dead, literally right there. I'm just gonna real quick get him tagged in. I already know what he is. All right, guys, we're back at my parents' house right now, waiting for my dad and my buddy Josh to come here to go help me drag this deer out. Right after that last clip where I showed you the arrow and first blood, I went up to the deer, checked it out, tagged it. We got our confirmation number right here, and yeah, took care of that, made it legal and everything. And yeah, so now we're at my parents' house, just waiting for them to show up, and we're gonna go get this deer. Stay tuned. This was on impact right here. Right, all the way over here. All over Sugar Beast there. There was blood over here too. It shot out both sides. And he took off running. I think on that side of the tree. Yeah. I'm not gonna go off. We'll just go right from him. He's right over here. Oh, we got the cavalry. Got Dad and Josh. Gonna go get this deer. What's the doing, boy? He's stiff. Oh yeah, holy shit.
Man, he's stepping up quick.
Yeah. What do you think of that, huh?
He's got an old face, but
That's what I'm saying. Look at, I mean, he's got a long nose, gray. All right, guys. Well, we finally got to the deer. It's November 15th, and this is the 5th sit in a row that I've done, specifically after this buck and another 8-pointer that I had coming into this stand. Been getting pictures of this deer for a couple weeks now, named him Trickster because every time I came out, he would know when I wasn't here or when I was here, and he wouldn't show up. And as soon as I leave, he'd show up midday or show up late that evening when I was hunting somewhere else. He definitely knew what was up. Not a super old deer for sure, but good enough for me for this year. It's been a tough season, so I haven't really gotten a chance to hunt that much until this week. Like I said, I did 5 consecutive sits for this guy, and he came in surprisingly at like 7:28, 7:30-ish. He came in, gave me a perfect 12-yard shot, and as you can see, the exit was tucked right behind the shoulder there, and entry on the other side was right about here. It was a perfect heart shot, and he ran, I'd say, 40 yards, I think, in total, and pretty much crashed into this tree right behind us here, and he was done. So it was nice and easy, quick. Super grateful for this deer and for having friends. Like I said, I said earlier, I want to thank Brian for letting me come out here and hunt this property this year, and Josh as well, who's holding the camera right now. So like I said, very excited and grateful to be able to get this deer and be tagged out for fall bow. And yeah, I'm pumped to see what else the season brings for us this year. Said nice little 8-pointer, pretty stoked. Thanks guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.